Okay, if you're someone who has to create a lot of presentations and you're just tired with the process of creating the presentation, it takes you hour to figure out how does the design is going to look like, how much of what content should we write where, how does the font, alignment, color palette, everything is going to look like, and from where you're going to find the images that's going to resonate with what you're trying to say. If the whole time sucking task is a huge hassle for you, in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can create your whole presentation within 5 to 10 minutes maximum, where you can not only generate and design the whole presentation, but you can generate the whole content piece. You can generate the images, you can do all the alignment, font setting, colors without much hassle. So, if you want to learn how to do that, stay tuned in this video and I will show you the whole process of how to make this happen. Now, without further theory and without further delay, let's get into the practical steps. Okay, so if I share my screen here real quick, you might be able to see that here I am on the tool that is called gamma.app. You can access it at gamma.app website, and here I have just created an account here. If you're new and just signing up, you will see an option of sign up here. You have to click there, add your email, add your password, and then create the account. Once you have created the account, you can click on go to app. Once you go to the app here, you might see this is the dashboard that you will be looking at. And you get 400 credits when you just start an account. I think that is enough for you to get started and just play with it and see how does the look and feel of everything looks like. If you want, you can go ahead and create the paid account as well. But just to let you know, this is not a sponsored video. This is just me trying to show you how to use this tool and how does the process look like of creating these presentations. Now, the first thing that you have to do is you can click on create new with AI, or you can go ahead and then click new from blank. Here, for the sake of creating this, I'm going to click on create new with AI. You can also import your existing files if you have that, so that you can just change, redesign all those without much changes. So I'll start this with click create with AI. So when you select this section, you will get three different kind of options here. First is paste in text. If you already have the text material started or set, you can go ahead and then just paste in text so that you can just outline everything. Now, the second option is generate, where you can just add one or two line and you can see how does the whole presentation is going to be created for you just from the prompt that you are giving. And then finally, you got import file or URL, where you can import your existing documents and then redesign them. So I'm going to click on this generate. And in this video, I'm going to show you creating a video, creating a presentation for my next YouTube video. So here you get a couple of options: presentation, web page, document, social. So if you have to design the presentation, you select presentation. If you're doing web page, you go here. If you're doing document, you go here. If you're doing social, you go here. And finally, this shows how many cards you need. By cards, it means how many pages do you need. So I'm going to select 10 pages. It also has page styling in here, and the same thing goes for these other categories as well. So I'm going to keep it default, and by default I'm going to keep the language as English US. Now here I'm going to select the right here I'm going to just write what's the prompt that I want to share. So as you can see, I've written prompt earlier, and it says I'm creating a video series where I'll be showing the step-by-step process of everything um, that you need to know about cold emails. I want a presentation that can help me introduce my series to the audience. My major target audience is business owners, founders, and freelancers, or any other business people who are looking to break through in sales, especially in cold outreach that is text based. I want the intro to be in such a way that is simple yet gives us solid ground to start. Okay, So this is the prompt that I've given. You can also give just one line prompt or a bigger prompt, but I have given something that can add some more context for the presentation that is going to generate. So now click on generate outline. It will give me a rough structure of how does everything is going to look like. So let's wait for it to generate this. See, okay, so unlock sales and growth, the cold email breakthrough series. See, transform your now, until you have selected the outreach, it will not deduct the credits for you. Just to let you know as a quick heads up. Power of cold emails. What is cold email? Who is this series for? What you will master in this series? Real world cold email success stories, step by step roadmap, conclusion. Okay. Also want to add a couple of things. I'll be showing step by step process of everything. Process of cold emails. Cold emails. Um, says to the audience. Also, I want to give practical advice that has worked for. Okay, my text thing just filled here. So okay, not fluff. Okay, don't mind the spelling and grammatical mistakes here. You can remove it by having Grammarly or similar kind of Quillbot or something like that. Okay, now again I'm going to click on generate, which will give me the outline. See, unlock your sales pipeline, sales breakthrough challenge, why it's your secret weapon, automating and scaling, ICP, problem solution fit, list building, personalization. Uh, I'd say this is not good enough, and this is just me. If you like this, you can just go ahead and start. But since I'm creating it for a practical use, I want to show you the process of how do I create and recreate it. Step by step process of crafting emails, creating offer, copies, reporting, automation, ICP, list. Okay, it will start. Um, to this text based and gives practical insights. If I have to teach my team without much theory, stuff, stuff. So is to teach Sales, especially. Okay, again generate. Okay, that was. Make it was. Okay, I think that is fine to begin with. Then you can also select the design that you want to go ahead with. So click on view more, and I usually prefer this this style. um, you can select any other style that you want. You can change color, you can change the font, you can change the style and themes, everything. But here I'm going to select this one, so I'll click on select theme. Now here it is asking what kind of content do you want to see here? Do you want brief content, medium content, or detailed? So I want detailed content, and I want image to be also generated here. Now here it's asking for image sources. So is it going to be AI images, stock images, or what kind of images do you want? So I want AI images, and then it's asking for image model. If you can select any one of these based on how do you want this to look like. I'm just letting it to be in default mode. You also have advanced models that you get when you have paid subscriptions. So I'll just let it set to be as default and click on generate. Now, see, so you see it's also generating the images. Now, here, since there is not a lot to generate, okay, but you can see how it has already structured all of these. And if I have to create it manually, you can figure out how tough it's going to be. See, it is also generating these kind of things. Okay, so now it's done. So now it's showing that to me. Okay, it's just giving me a tutorial. I don't need a tutorial, so just skip that. Now, if you want to change anything here, so for example, I don't want this section, so I can just go ahead and delete this. If I want to add something, so something like this, I can also add that. And so on for the other sections as well. If I want to add something, if I want to delete something, I can do all of those. Uh, then see, I really like this graph that it has created, because usually this is how it looks like for cold email. You start with a bigger chart, and then, I mean, you start with a bigger number, and then eventually it decreases, and then so on, and then so on, keep on decreasing. And you can see all these, how good this looks like. And yeah, finally it's here. I'll just edit some of this. I really do. I don't like revolutionize or these kind of terms, so I'll just edit this. You can edit the rest of it, like designs, images. So if you want to change the font, you can select on this and then select what kind of header and all it's going to have, what kind of text color do you want, what kind of do you want it bold, underlined, and all those formatting. If you want to change if you want to change or edit any aspect, you can add those as well. You can see it has all of those. Then if you want to change the blocks, you can do that. If you want to add something, you can add it from here. And you have basically almost everything. Images, you got videos if you want to add, embed apps, charts and diagrams, forms and buttons, smart layout, card template. How do you want these to be? So all of these are here. Here this one is, and there should be a text editing as well. See if it is here. Yeah, there you go. So card styling, and then if you want to drag and drop anything, and here when you click on themes, you'll see all the themes that are there. If you want to change this to something else, you can also do that. And you see here you have logos and fonts. You can change the same thing. If you want to share this with someone, you can also share this. So you can see analytics. If you want to publish this as a website, you can also do that. Um, you can do page setup as well, that if you want to change any of the initial ones, the background, preview, you can change almost everything that you see here. Also the font and color, I'm just looking for where we can find those. So here you can fix, even you can give instructions to AI that, okay, I want to change the translations, fix spellings and this and that. Um, you can change all those from here. And let's see, where can you can also add more cards here if you want to do some custom designs. And you can select the templates. You can either generate it as well if you want to add more than 10 slides to your presentation. But I think that is fine for me, so I'm not going to add something else. See if I have to change anything else. I don't think I want to change any of these. This looks perfectly fine, so I'll just go ahead with it. I'm just looking for if I can find. Okay, I think um, that should be it. That is how you can create the whole presentation without having any um, issues. And then if you want to present it, you can either click on present, and it will go in the presentation mode where you can just show this presentation to anyone that you want. So you can select, and it will go. You can even change the pages at the scroll of your mouse. And yeah, if you want to share it with someone to like review it, you can just go ahead, export it as well. You can share it with someone else who is available online. Then you can use different of these presentation options to present it. So yeah, that is it for this one. I hope that you learned how you can create your presentation in just a couple of simple steps without without having to go through all those challenging and time taking process where you have to identify what image will go where, how does the structure is going to look like, how should I design it, and all those aspects. So if you learned something new, consider subscribing, and in the next video I'm going to share this precise topic. If you want to check that, stay tuned, subscribe, like and share this video with someone to whom you think this will be a helpful. And that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.